Hey. Like just jumping in there and yelling.
Yeah, boy, yeah. You came right in there out of left field. Caught me a little off guard. It's all good.
That's right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back.
All you
Colson, what's up, big dog?
Same old, same old. Yeah, just a long weekend, short work week. Looking forward to that. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
James in the house.
What up? What it good? Would it be good? What is good that is being?
Get those bolts in yet?
Those titanium bolts?
Them's the ones.
Working on titaniums.
That's right. Dropping weight any which way you can. That's the name of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
What about yourself? How things over there?
Oh, everything's good, man. I mean, just a really busy weekend. Here. It's funny because I just heard myself repeat.
Are you watching us?
Yeah. No, I actually went to my personal page so that I could share. So that I could share it. Excuse me. Oh, I better not drink that Dasani plastic water.
No, yeah, that's gross.
Some jewelry is in. Okay, some titanium jewelry. I guess that's the word to use.
That jewelry would be the description, I would imagine.
Oh, so what a weekend, man. Yeah, I went hung out, went to the cabin, did some camping this weekend. Got back, went out on the river yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Hung out on the river. That was nice. Carter, what's good, brother?
It's good, Carter.
Carter Jackson.
Where we went in at this weekend, Carter?
Oh, what'd you say?
Said where we winning at this weekend, Carter.
Yeah. Where are you going to kick ass this weekend, bro? And they ass kickings everywhere.
Oh, that's just what he hands out. He can't help it.
Yeah, I just can't help but just kick ass all the time.
$6 to $10 a bolt. Damn.
$6 to $10 a bolt. That's pretty
adds up.
That's pretty crazy.
That adds up. I'd imagine that there's more than 2 bolts. So
yeah. Yep. Yeah, I agree. But so it was a busy weekend, man. Just a lot going on. Yeah, that's really about it. I got nothing else to add to that. How about you?
Man, I went down to some shitty festival here in St. Charles. This is my shout out and warning to the organizers of the Irish Festival. Get it together.
What in the actual fuck?
Oh, what a horrible display of Irish down there.
Really?
Yeah, I mean there was a vendor down there selling empanadas. So I mean, if that just gives you any kind of register as to how Irish this festival was, it was only Irish in the fact that there was crappy music being played all around.
Man, I like Irish music though.
It can be done good. It can be done good. Down 10 pounds. So more 10 pounds.
Bought about 10 pounds. Nice, dude. There you go. Oh no. What would you care to elaborate?
Yes.
Carter, what happened, man?
Do tell. This is a safe tell.
Man, it's okay, man. I mean, you can't win 100% of your races.
No.
No one has ever won 100% of the races, but there are people that have really good records, and I would say you're in that top 1%.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
No doubt about that.
Yeah.
Oh man, the month of May is almost up. Where to go?
I don't know, dude. Everything's pretty busy, and I'm looking to have a new irrigation system put in the house here in the next few weeks. So that'd be nice.
Ooh,
yeah, you know what that means?
No more going out and changing the sprinklers?
That means a lot more mowing. Couldn't hit the tree. Really? What? Well, man.
Not easy.
I can't. I got a practice tree, but that doesn't count.
Yeah. Yeah, I think over the weekend, Bubba lost to Frankie by missing the tree red light by, I think, 1/1000th of a second.
Oh, really? I didn't look at the times.
Yeah, got to watch some good videos courtesy of Uncle Steve. Thank you very
Uncle
much.
Steve laying it down.
He was out there keeping everybody informed
Yep.
with all the goings on down at XRP.
That's what I heard. I was a little out of pocket all weekend.
Yeah, that happens. Got to have some
So
weekends like that.
I wasn't able to watch. However, it's all good, dude.
Yeah.
It is all good.
Sometimes you got to cut the ties from things, or especially technology and social media and all that crap. Kind of break away, get a little bit of reset, and hope you come back at 110%, and that's it.
Yeah, I tell you, it was nice. It was
Oh man,
what happened?
Carter talking about how you cut a couple that just
Oh shit. Yeah, man.
Like that's just going to be part of it. There's no way around it.
Yeah, yeah, it's just one of those things, man.
Even with the practice tree, it's a real different once you're in there. I'm sure. I'm guessing. I don't know. What the hell do I know? But
yeah, what do we know?
So many other things going on. Even visually, it's obscured or not as clear. You're shaking because the motor is blasting. All sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, what's going through your head whenever you're getting up there to the line? Is it? You're probably just trying to think of what the hell to do.
I almost envision it like a pilot getting ready to take off and just kind of running through checklists or just going through a mental list and then ready for launch. But that's me in my head.
Ready for launch. Yeah, and I don't really I can't say anything. I've never been in that situation though.
Yeah.
I did though.
Where are you heading this weekend, Carter? Sorry, wasn't trying to cut you off there.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, where are you headed this weekend, Carter? Oh, I bet he's headed to
Union. It's the only thing I know of.
Yeah, I don't know of anything else going on out there. Union Dragway. Think about how we could actually leave rods in the ground if I'm not careful. True. Maryland, King of the Creek.
Ooh.
Not familiar with that one.
That's an interesting one. All the names are fun for the races that they come up with.
So how could you accidentally leave rods on the ground if you're not careful? It's because you've got titanium parts and everything else is weak, and then you try to tune it up and blow shit up. Basically a bracket race. That's cool.
There you go. Nothing wrong with those.
Yeah, blow the motor up. Yep.
That makes sense.
Well, don't blow the motor up, dude.
No, definitely don't want to do that. You try too hard.
I don't know what's up in the air, dude. I mean, it's weird. I don't know what the fuck they're putting in the air, dude, but I don't know why I have coughing fits. I don't smoke. I don't know why I would just be coughing.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure where that was.
Pollen season. My kids are coughing. Like, it's fucking weird. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Haley.
Hey, Haley. The whole family up in here.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Appreciate that.
And yes, we have had a discussion. We've had a discussion. Adam and I have had discussions. We had a discussion today about...
I don't know what you're even talking about. What could we be referencing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You tell me, Adam.
Yeah. I think it's definitely something James and I mean, I think James has mentioned it in passing. I think I've
maybe
heard.
Once, just on the go.
Yeah, just in passing.
Yeah.
Brainerd. So yeah, conversation definitely had on that today.
Yep. Yep, that's right.
Nope, it's not bullying. Oh yes, that is the one.
That's the one. Yes, indeed. So yeah, we'll keep talking about that. Like I said, guys, it really only boils down to the money because I have to put up the purse money. and I need to find a sponsor. So that's
Sponsor
that.
sponsor 10 or 20, we'll take whatever.
Yeah, I mean, literally, we need like 20 sponsors to cover my purses. Even all the track owners that have wanted to partner up with us are like, dude, what the fuck are you doing paying out this much in purses? I'm like, what? Like, why not? Why not?
There's a fine line in there that I think it's a weird line that nobody even knows. It's just one of those ambiguous. Hey, we're open for any conversation.
I find you ambiguous.
Change. Who, me?
I'm just joking.
Oh, no. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, a couple of sponsors, couple anything like that. We'll definitely talk that around easy.
Yeah, that's right. Any of my friends on here collect Hot Wheels? I don't know. I'm just bringing that up.
Because of your interest.
Well, I spent the day today down at Don Early's Future Skate shop, and he brought in, I guess, the public storage facility that he had been using to store all of his shit for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
They refused to repair the roof, and finally it fucking gave in and leaked all over all of his shit.
Ooh.
And then they're trying to, and black mold ruined it all, right? 30 years of Hot Wheel boxes and collectible, like where you could buy the case of Hot Wheels and stuff. And half of it got ruined, and he's trying to sue him, and it's a whole big deal. But anyways, he's been bringing them into his shop, and I told him, I was like, hey man, my brother created helped write the Hot Wheels price guide, Redline book. And so anyways, I went in there and spent the day with my older brother Aid. Went in there earlier this afternoon and spent about 7 hours going through his warehouse looking at all of his shit, dude. And he's got a ton of stuff.
Jesus.
Tons and tons and tons.
Oh, I can imagine.
Tons of shit.
Nope.
Yeah,
Hot Wheels never caught on to me as a collectible or anything like that. Just try to ramp it off things as hard and crazy as possible.
No, I mean, and for most kids, that was it. And the thing is that when they came out in the 60s and the 70s, that's what, I mean, those were the hot toys, Hot Wheels, and they're back then. Well, now all those dudes are in their 60s, and they want their favorite ones and they're willing to pay up for them, Exactly. Yeah, me too. I mean, I destroyed mine. I mean, literally.
Put nail polish on the top of it, light it, and let it ride. Be a flaming car. It's awesome. So many possibilities.
We tried to figure out how to smash them. We smashed all my dad's Hot Wheels.
Ooh, sure. Yeah,
yeah. Well, I felt so bad that I had tried to find like a bunch of them that he had when I was little that I smashed, and so I got a bunch of them that are mint, and then gave them to him. He was like, "Yeah," because he hadn't seen those in 35 years, probably.
Yeah, last time
40 years.
Not in good shape.
Yeah. Actually, devastated. Yeah, it's like when Hazel broke the head off of my Han Solo that I had been looking for. I finally got it and came home, and its head was broke off. It's like, sweet.
It's not a bad idea. Like crushing.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I used to lean our dresser over because it had a little lip on the top of it, about a 2-inch lip. Me and my brother would take the drawers out of the dresser, and we'd lean it down, and then we'd line the Hot Wheels up, and we'd like pick it up about a foot, and then let go, and just pow.
You ever watch those? You ever watch those races, the Hot Wheel races that a guy will put like 10 Hot Wheels on a treadmill, and then like have them all lined up and let them go, and whichever one's the last one to stay on the treadmill by not wrecking.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's super cool.
Yeah, it'll entertain and fill some time. Great question, Carter.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We will see.
That is the hope and plans. I know I've got them on my shorter list of tracks to reach out to. So,
Yep, I would like to. I would like for real. Oh, that's funny shit.
So yeah, that's going to be the hard part in the future is as we keep going around and finding good tracks and good owners is having the space within the year and schedule and all that to be able to plan it all out everywhere.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I mean, we can get some. We pretty much have some locked down right now, which are pretty good. Ooh, got this one from him today. I don't know if you can tell what it is. It's a,
Not really.
it is a, zoom in on it. It doesn't really work so well. Anyways, it's a 442 Matchbox 442. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Gotcha.
It's an Olds, just like my Oldsmobile. I love my Oldsmobile. I love it.
Yeah, I know you got yourself set aside and designated for your next Eagle.
Oh, that's funny. Open it. You know what?
Uh-oh.
Why not?
I don't know.
I mean, they don't do any good in the plastic. There you go. You guys are getting a blister pull right here live on
Bet you didn't know.
Bet You Didn't Know Tuesday night. All right. There we go. It is out. Let's take a look-see, shall we? Oh, yeah. All right. Here we go. We got this little beauty out thus far. Comes with a little match box.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So we could, I guess we stick it in here eventually.
It's like it's garage.
It's like it's little garage. Of course, they're going to make it impossible to open the damn.
Crybabies do suck, Lee. Most of the time they get weeded out.
Yeah. Fucking crybabies. Ooh, that's a nice little
That's a
example of a Oldsmobile. I like that.
Now, is this a red line or is this just a?
Oh no, this is a good old fashioned Matchbox. This is not a Hot Wheel.
You got
Get a garage over my
gotta have a place to store it. That's just basic maintenance and safety.
I got a garage over my dick. That's fucking funny. I love it. I love the Tuesday Night Podcast.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look, I really love the 80-year-old podcast on Thursdays.
Sure.
I mean, of course. But there's just something to be said about a little bit of unfiltering.
Yeah, they both serve their time, place, and purpose.
I can't open this fucking thing.
More like a she's shed.
More like a she shed.
Oh man.
Oh boy. There we go.
I just need a shell.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just have to display it on top of the
Of its box.
Yeah. What about you, Lee? Did you ever play with Hot Wheels? You got any old Hot Wheels, man? I know a lot of people don't hold on to that shit, but some guys, man, they just like the old shit they used to play with. You know?
Well, what was everybody's favorite toy as a kid?
Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good question.
Castle Grayskull got some use in my basement.
Yeah, I had Snake Mountain.
I had Snake Mountain as well.
Yeah, I like to talk into the mic. Talking to the mic.
Oh yes, that was always the most fun. But yeah, I mean those both were so. They wasn't just He-Man. I mean, you got G.I. Joes, and now all of a sudden we got a fort. We're ready to rock. So yeah, it was worked for everything.
I love to hear the banner in between these guys.
I'm sure Thanksgiving is interesting.
Yeah, right. I'm sure it is. I got a huge collection, but James wrecked all the doors, put everything.
He's just trying to strip weight.
Trying to make them light.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make these things fast. So we'll pop the hood off them, peel the doors out of them,
get a lot more air out of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Ramp.
Yep. Oh, that's funny.
So, yeah.
What the fuck else?
It's always interesting to see what toy a person attaches to or kind of gravitates to, or what signifies or represents their childhood the most.
What was my favorite toy? Man, I love my Tonka trucks, but I smashed the ever loving shit out of those two. Yep. Definitely smashed the shit out of them. I did have a lot of fun. And what were those big blow up things that you had the handle on? You'd sit on them and bounce. The big
Yeah.
rubber fucking balls with
I know
the handle.
exactly what you're talking about, but the name of it, I have no idea.
It was the floor jack. That's what I'm talking about.
Get dangerous.
Dowels. Literally jack anything. Well, it's a good thing you ended up
I think
putting
that's
up
why
on the end of that.
that's why we're such good friends, buddy.
Oh yeah, where's landlord at?
Uh-oh.
Where you be? How do we know?
I hope this
How can you tell who's watching? I can't see who's watching. I don't know. I'm in the fucking dark here.
yeah, from this
Where's the
aspect,
landlord? He's very ominous.
uh-oh.
There he is.
The man's
What's
right
up,
here.
boss? There he is. What's
Welcome
good,
back.
Mr. Sullivan? Mr. Landlord. Hey man, I went to the man in the house for real. John, I'm working on trying to get that $50 burger or $100 burger, whatever that's called, put together so we can head down to Sykeston. Go get a lunch or something. My uncle is not in country right now, and he's my access to the planes at Boeing. So once he gets back, we'll do it. It's about 500 now. No shit, right? I don't even know how. I mean, the last time we went flying, I just said, hey, gave him the Amex, told him to fucking put some fuel in the plane or fill up or something. Dude, you know what the fuck I was thinking? I mean, hundreds and hundreds of dollars later. It's like, holy shit, it's like a houseboat.
Yeah, it gets pretty expensive pretty quick, I'd imagine.
Oh fuck, that's funny. John, how was XRP? I went to the beach last week for lunch and back just because I wanted shrimp. Man, that's fucking sweet, dude.
Must be
no,
great.
I mean, why would you want to get shrimp anywhere else? Like I would do that if I was John and lived where he was at. I would absolutely a couple times a week fly down to go get like
we're more
fresh
landlocked than he is by a couple
get like
hours.
a grouper sandwich or anything else.
A sunburn, just something, anything.
Some toes in the sand.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, we got the Mississippi River. Yeah,
sure do.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
all the shrimp you can eat out of that.
Yeah, no shit, right? He has no choice. He's in the middle of nowhere.
But he owns all of nowhere. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
All the land in nowhere. John owns it. It's crazy.
Qualified number one. Nice. Kick the blower off in round one.
I saw that.
Oh shit! Really? Yeah, I was in the woods for a couple days, so yeah, I was playing
literally and figuratively
Deliverance out there. So yeah, I couldn't see. I didn't have nothing, man. I had no cell service. I didn't have shit. Man,
didn't even have roads at some points. It's called John Ware. In the middle of John Ware. Exactly.
John Ware. It's on the middle of John Ware. It's on the middle of Landlordsville.
Got an issue.
I've got to figure it out.
And I think that's kind of racing 102. 101 is get a car, and then 102 is figure out the problem. And then as soon as you figure that problem out, it seems like there's another problem that then rears its ugly head.
Isn't 102 like learning to drive it?
I mean, I guess it's
drag racing 101, or maybe they're two different classes. There's driving and then having one and fixing it.
If it's having issues, you can't drive it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll go 103 for the driving.
103 is fuck it up.
104.
Get it, figure it out, fuck it up.
Oh man. Yeah.
No, you either can or can't.
It does seem that way.
True. Well, how great was it that Frankie came out of the woodwork and just decided to come?
Yeah, it's reemerged like Bigfoot.
Yeah, man. Because I hadn't heard of him racing anywhere. Like nowhere else, anywhere.
This year, no.
No, Well, and I saw him at the World Series of Pro Mod, and he was telling me he finally got his PSI blower in. It took him forever. Felt really bad for kind of bringing that up behind the owner of PSI, him and his wife sitting on the bleachers, and me, and I think I've already told that story, but
yeah. Agreed.
Man is always a threat. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm glad he got his blower and everything put together, and he's out kicking ass, man. So I'm going to bet that he'll be at XRP in November. Man, I hope that the weather in November down there in Texas is good, dude. I'm thinking it should be.
From all the scouting and statistics and everything like that I looked into when we set it up, we were within a good range. So
Yeah.
yeah, and as long as everything stays traditional, which who the hell knows, we
What the
should be
fuck
good.
does that even mean anymore?
I think if anything, the only risk we're really running is it being a little bit warmer than they projected, since winter seems to be kicking back about a month or whatever. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
that's all fucked up. Almost guaranteed.
I'll let Tish know.
Oh, it's fucking great. Yeah, yeah, we'll let Tish know. Oh, it's fucking great. Oh, golly. Sorry, but Frankie is my fave. I thought he sold the blue car, but apparently he didn't. I'm glad he didn't because I love that car.
Yeah, I
Is that what he ran? Did he run the blue car?
Yeah, he had the blue Yanko back out.
Oh, okay. I thought he had something else.
No, well, I mean, the last I had seen online was a picture of the Corvette. So then it was, well, what the hell's going on with that? But that was the last of it. And then all of a sudden he shows up down in Texas, rolls out the Blue Beast, and does what Frankie does.
Yeah, but Clyde didn't run? Does anybody know? Clyde didn't run? Nope.
Did not see him on the list.
Well, last time I talked to Clyde, he was up at Jeffers' shop, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's having some work done or building something or nope. Man, I think he's getting ready for November, dude.
That like I mentioned, like John just said. No, John just said, like I mentioned earlier, he sold the Bears, not his. He's got the new one coming from Jeffers. I don't know exactly when, but that seems to be the situation.
He sold his car. Who did he sell his car to? Actually, I don't care who he sold his car to. Well, he sold the Bear, huh? Well, I mean, it was a pretty solid car. I mean, he did some fucking hits in that thing.
James, whether Clyde was racing that weekend or not, that is for sure he was drinking some Texas tea.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Clyde's getting ready for the November showdown, the ADRL XRP drag palooza.
I'm hoping so. I don't know what who knows what the ETA on any of it is or what the turnaround on all of it is, but I know Paul Gibbs had his car in there, and then his son's also getting a car, and Paul's apparently locked in to race this weekend. So,
oh yeah,
I'm guessing it's done and back to rolling.
Yep. Oh, did you say Paul's racing this weekend?
That's what I'd seen online today.
Oh, really? He's going out and running with Kenny?
No, was not that race.
Oh, not that race. Gotcha.
Nope.
I hope Clyde runs this year. He's a good guy. Yeah, Clyde's awesome, man.
He is.
I really enjoy Clyde. Man, I sure would like to see somebody push it a little bit, just not seeing any super fast ETs. But again, I think it's weather, track. I mean, all the things have to be lined up just right. But I don't see why guys can't get some 40s.
Well, I mean, I'm sick of seeing radial people put the time up. Yeah, I think it's.
But I mean,
it's all the factors. It's the time of year. They're not going to do it the rest of the year. I get it.
I mean, I understand why radials can be fast. I get it.
Sure,
I understand that.
I do as well. I do as well.
If you didn't speak English, you heard somebody say that. I do as well. I do as well. Like you would think that was French or something. I do as well. Imagine if you didn't speak English and you heard somebody say that.
English probably had to pick it up from somewhere, so maybe it is probably pretty.
Wonder who is going to Union? Anybody know? I have no idea.
Do not know.
I know who's not going.
He's got 2 thumbs and won't be there.
Man, 30s is fast.
That'd be absolutely moving. No doubt about it.
Yeah. I'd bolt radials on dragsters so they would work. It would drag the frame. Yeah, we had that conversation with Hank Stubbs, and Hank was like, "Man, they need to make some 33-inch radials, which would
Yeah.
be cool."
Mhm. I think it'd be interesting to at least see what happens.
Yeah, come on. Where's the 33-inch radials? That would be fucking crazy. I don't know. I like slick tires. Always have, always will.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know enough about either one, but I think slicks are a lot more fun.
Yeah.
That's just my own personal, non-scientific or engineering-backed decision,
Nope, that makes sense. I get it, Adam.
and I like the second, so maybe that explains the first.
Big tires for big titties. Amen. Amen to the big titties.
Oh, they're the best.
They are, Adam. I know Adam's a titty guy.
Yep.
I
Also a
can be.
single guy.
I'm also a single guy. Well,
Throwing
but that
that out
works
there
out.
throwing that out there for anybody that may be watching. You never know. Oh, I see you, Lee, but I'm gonna leave that one off just for historical.
Are we doing juniors in Huntsville? That I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. So we're partnering up with the Verge for this Huntsville race. It's be a great time, and they've got a few classes, so we'll see. We're not sure yet. Last time we had chicken shit.
Yeah. I admit it. Yes.
Chicken shit.
Yeah,
Carter, last time we had juniors, we had 3 show up. Just saying, just saying. And we paid pretty good too.
it was so not fun.
She is the queen. She's the queen. Um,
But yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at dilemma wise or roadblock wise with the junior classes
mhm.
currently. And to kind of not exacerbate the issue itself, but the other problem is really every class. And I don't think this one is a unique to ADRL situation. This is just me speaking from me. Um, Class count is tough, 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 tough. And it's one of those things that, boy, we didn't know where we'd fall or how that one would pan out. But when 3 racers for the junior division showed up, it really kind of put a real spotlight on that being a problem. And when we're trying to track down pro extreme drivers, pro nitrous drivers, and more dragsters to fill out the classes, the I'll use one of Tony's descriptions. We just haven't had the bandwidth to try to really get some sort of foothold or any sort of gain ground in the junior division. And it's not for lack of desire. It may be for lack of effort, but just because the manpower, time, things like that just haven't been there. But we all know and dream of the day that junior drags are back on consistent.
Yep.
And like I said, those are words from Adam, not a representative of anything outside of the Bet You Didn't Know podcast.
And that is my 2 cents. Well, that's good though.
We catch up on the comments here while I went on my little speech there. Oh yeah, Pro Nitrous talk. Boy, Pro Nitrous, that's
Reister races blower cars all the time.
he was down there this weekend. Saw a good little race between him and John. Close race. But if you got any names, numbers, or anything like that, we will definitely take them and reach out to and try to establish some sort of network of persons similar to what we've been doing in the other classes and trying to gain ground day by day.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what I'm saying. Chicken shit Lizzie ain't scared.
She's on she's on her little break right now, and hopefully she comes back stronger and faster than ever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she punched a dude in the mouth. I don't doubt that. No sass. Yeah, I won't complete my saying that I was working up in my brain.
Oh, that's funny. Well, when your dad's Pat, you'd probably just kind of feel free to do what you want. Punch somebody in the face.
You got a little bit more leeway,
Sure
a little
Pat
bit more
has some
license.
connections.
Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
James.
I don't know, man. That one guy on the red tennis shoes that
Oh God Almighty!
she's the one that's in that video that everybody I'm pretty
Oh,
sure she's the one in the video that's gotten like I don't even know how many views, but it's at SGMP and the Mustang, the Fox body goes up to run and he's like trying to video it and it's like her ass is like
mhm.
taking up most of the screen. That
Yeah,
thing's gotten a shit ton of views.
yes,
And
it
I think
has.
that's that same girl. I think that's the same gal.
Possibly, probably. I don't
Yeah.
know. She is but a mere angel that walks among earth with the rest of us.
Daryl Bird and Jerry.
Ooh. I wouldn't mind seeing some good old fashioned. I don't want to see anything get physical or anything like that, but I grew up watching WWE and WWF. I love a good promo and some smack talk.
You know, it was almost got a little hairy at Montgomery between
Yeah.
me, to myself, and another individual.
Oh yeah. Carter, I remember Scuba Steve. I'll never forget Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve. Fuck yeah.
That dude was a trip and a half.
I tried talking to him too.
You couldn't.
And
That was the thing.
that was the thing. Like he understood you, but
Right. It went
he
in, but nothing came out until it was
yeah.
time to until a race came on or something like that. And when he was up in the stands, he had all sorts of little sayings and things like that that he'd throw out and little quips and everybody else laughing around him. But boy, the processor wasn't on. It was crazy.
Scuba Steve is a different breed of well, I don't necessarily mean breed, but he's just a different kind of cat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, anybody that stands out in the heat of Rockingham in a fire suit all day is just on another level.
Right.
Absolute another level.
Yeah,
Yes,
whole other fucking level.
yeah. The people watching is fun.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's something to watch, that's for sure.
He came to your trailer and said his mom's gonna buy a junior when he turns 5. Yeah. I don't know if I'd trust that guy behind the wheel of anything. Not even Ryan's Hot Wheel that he just unboxed. He's gonna hurt somebody,
Well,
swallow it. I don't know.
yeah, throw it at somebody, do something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope to see him again. I think he's kind of a staple at Rockingham, so be
Did
interested.
he actually talk to you, Carter? Like you could understand what he was saying?
Wait till you meet this dude.
I let him drive. Bro, he's I don't know. You know what he reminds me of? The what's that one show? The one documentary where they go out, The Whites.
Oh, the Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. I
Yeah.
would almost be willing to bet that he is one of their siblings.
He's not far off from the Whitakers.
It's one of those. I mean, it's like he seems like that. I don't mean to be judgy. I'm not trying to judge anybody. I'm just, it is. I'm just saying it is what it is.
Oh man. Yeah, Scuba Steve was funny.
Yeah,
he entertained me.
Yeah, he was funny because he like makes. Did he actually talk? I don't remember him talking.
He would make noises. He would yell. He'd say
That's
things.
the thing. He like made noises like the whites of wherever. Like the one brother just
yeah,
like he would bark to communicate or whatever he did.
Yeah, that family. The producer that was helping them is no longer helping that family because they grifted like $150,000 from him. One of the more functional members called him and said that they needed money for the dad's funeral, and he sent some money out, and he asked for, dates or anything like that for be able to go out or send flowers or anything, and she never said anything. So he finally goes out there, and the dad's still alive, and oh man, that what a mess. Just drugs running through that family. And so much
you're talking
money.
about that show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Whitakers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So much money that they've spent on drugs, like 130,000.
Is that hard to do?
I mean, I guess not spread across an entire family, but I mean, are you giving dogs? Are you giving drugs?
Dogs. They're even buying their dogs drugs.
Maybe they got one guy that barks like a dog. You think they're feeding him drugs?
Oh fuck, that's hilarious.
Somebody's got to pack his pipe. Yeah, they are
What?
definitely methed up. They're running a weird combination of meth and opium to where it's just pulling them in all different directions and pulling their brains straight apart.
Pulling their brains straight apart. It's just like splitting it.
More. Yes.
Please give me more.
Yes, the beatings will continue until morale improves.
Yes, I love that saying.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
That's how I treated my Marines.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yepper depper. Boy, what a beautiful weekend, eh?
I mean, outside of the 5 tornadoes in the near area and the flash.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Actually, I had a friend of mine share a picture of a tornado that was near him in South County or West County.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, Carter, and I'm gonna venture to say that he may not have a diagnosable physical disability, but I think that there may have been head trauma, there may have been loss of oxygen at birth, a diminished IQ. We're not functioning at full capacity, is my only thought.
I mean, fuck, he could have had a stroke, something.
Anything's possible, I guess.
Yeah, I know, Glenn.
Yeah. Wake the fuck up.
I'm trying. Fuck, it's been. Normally, I'm pounding coffee. Shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I rip it down. Fuck it. Oh, thanks for pointing that out, Glenn. I do. I pounded a Red Bull earlier. I was good for about 30 minutes, and then I just crashed. It sucks.
Yeah,
Wish they lasted longer.
I'd be up till tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's all right.
Yeah. Teach their own.
That is all right.
You can't handle carbs. I can't handle caffeine.
Yeah, I don't fucking do carbs. Yeah,
I know.
do carbs.
That's your loss. I'm having mashed potatoes tonight.
Yeah, I just can't do it, dude. Fuck, it puts me in a coma.
Then do some little
damn carbs.
Chicken tenders. Chop those up real nice and throw that into the mashed potato mix.
Right on, Lee. We'll catch you on the flip side, wild man.
Try not to get in too much trouble. Don't want you to be grounded. We've got another podcast on Thursday.
Yeah, we want you to be there Thursday. For real. Kind of felt bad for him, but he has pretty cool and funny. I'll always remember a scooter with a giant speaker.
Yeah, I forgot about the dude. I forgot all about his scooter.
Yeah, dude, he had the scooter with the big ass speaker.
Oh, Mexican. Yeah.
Yep.
See you on the toilet.
I mean, now I understand why Mexicans always take siestas. Because of all the fucking carbs they eat, dude. No wonder they're always tired. Shitting and sleeping. And then working really hard. And then shitting and sleeping.
Yeah. Pause and repeat. That's all they do. But you got to.
What was my favorite toy as a kid? Let's get back to that.
Yeah, just email your permission slip on in, and we'll allow you on Thursday to view.
Yep. I mean, does a bicycle count?
I mean, yeah, it has to. It has to.
Okay.
They do be breeding. Yep. Get it all out on Tuesday, Lee.
Yeah. Just get it all out now. Get it all while you can. Stretch Armstrong. Dude, I was going to say Stretch Armstrong.
It was a good toy, but it was simplicity. That
Well,
all
I
I
had the
what's inside of it. It's all I cared about.
I had the Stretch Armstrong that was the see-through guy. So
Okay.
it's like you could see all of his insides. There was an alien, there was Stretch Armstrong, and then there was another guy that you could like see his brain and all of his shit. It was pretty cool. Oh, yeah, get him to Huntsville. I don't know how he'd get there, but
If you can
probably get
get
there
a,
somehow.
I would tell the best thing I would tell you is get in touch with one of the guys, the guy that ran the starter light. I can't remember his name. Oh man, that's gonna bug me. He had the dreads. He ran the starter light. He knows him. The guy, Scuba Steve's up at the track all the time. So I would bet that those guys either know how to get in touch with him or they would probably know his real name. Well, I don't know. They're the ones that told me his name was Scuba Steve. So I don't know. Might even be able to find him on Facebook if his parents have allowed him to have social media. I don't know. Appreciate that, Lee.
Yeah, appreciate it, dude.
But yeah, you may have to let him ride in the back of the trailer down to Huntsville or something like that. But I bet he'd go. He'd load up his fire suit and go anywhere.
Yeah, for sure. That's right. He was in a fire suit.
He was
I kept trying to remember what the hell he was wearing. He was wearing a
fire suit.
A white fire suit. That's right.
The whole day. I was like, oh, that's weird that a racer's over there. And then the racer just was always there on the fence. I was like, what the hell? How's he racing? I was like, who's going to stand out here in this fire suit? Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve.
That's the only guy. But yeah, I caught him in a couple videos. Super entertaining.
Mm-hmm. For sure. What was your favorite toy, Adam?
I mean, when you said bike, I had two bikes.
Does that count? Does a bike count though?
It has to. It has to. I mean, it's a gift that's given to you at Christmas traditionally. You know, I think so. I feel like a bike should count. So I mean, my first bike was like a first two-wheel bike. Had the training wheels first, and then it was two-wheel. Was a Night Rider bike, and it had a little plastic kind of front part to it that had lights, and then a little CB I could talk into that projected it out like a bullhorn. So that was pretty fun.
Gotcha.
And then I had my red Huffy that was all about. That thing was all about jumping.
Oh yeah, I had I think my favorite two. I had one that was a Bigfoot, and it had these gears on the back. You turn the key.
Okay.
Like you turn it on, you turn the key to turn it on, and then it had like a forward lever and I think a like a 4-wheel drive or like a 2-wheel drive lever. I don't know if you remember that. And then I had the one that
when you truck that does that. It's got a winch that comes off the back. You got to pull the lever. You got to wind it up, and then pull the lever, and it'll let the hook out. And then you hook it onto another toy, and then you can pull the lever up. It'll pull the toy in, and then you got to drive and forward. Oh yeah, I still have it in my room.
There's another one. Do you remember the one where the claws would come out of the wheels, out of the tires?
Yes,
it was 4-wheel drive, and anytime it'd start to hit things, it was challenging. The claws would come out of the wheels. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Well, and then my Tyco slot car tracks. Those were so fun. Cliffhangers
were cool. Yeah.
Cliffhangers. That was good shit.
I can agree with that. I got, was it Domino Madness? Was that a thing? It was Domino something where you got a big old set of like 1,000 dominoes and could set them up in all sorts of weird towers and drops.
Oh, really?
It occupied some time.
I had a Bats in the Belfry game, which is pretty cool. It was my dad's. That was fun as shit. Yeah, who didn't smash a can and put it on their back tire? That was like everybody's like, fuck cards. Why are we using cards? We'll put a beer can on this thing.
Yeah, it sounded so cool, but boy, you had to pedal just a little extra harder.
Yeah, but it sounded way better. It was like the can would echo.
Yeah, definitely had more of a dirt bike sound. That was always my thought. I could see James being one of those childs that was he kind of lives up to the Hulk name of Smash.
Yeah. You know what else I had that was fun is I had these Dukes of Hazzard wrist watches, wrist cars. Telling at 3 how to rev 50cc and do wheelies into a fence. Oh shit, that was funny.
Oh man.
There's no better way to learn. No better way to learn.
No, you just got to get on there and go.
But do you remember those Risk cars? The Dukes of Hazzard Risk cars. There was like the cop car, and then there was the General Lee, and it had like a little pop top on it. And I think you pushed the button and it popped out and it shot out, or you pulled the cord on it and it popped out and shot out. If you ain't wrecking, you ain't riding. Isn't that the truth? That's what I tell my son every time he wipes out on his motorcycle. Yeah, generally. I actually have I think I fucking have some of those. Hold on a second. Let me see something.
Oh, digging through the archives.
Man, I got some shit. Let me see something.
I know I've been over.
Let me see what's up here.
And if you guys think he's got shit in here around the house, he's got a whole storage unit that's full of it. Yeah, like he's saying, there's so much crap that he's got in the storage unit from his childhood. All the posters that hung on his wall when he was a kid growing up. He's got so many old board games, Hot Wheels still in boxes. Yeah, Dukes of Hazzards was cool. Still cool. Oh yeah, eastbound and down.
Yeah, it's all at the storage unit.
Hell yeah. Nope, that's what we were talking about while you were off headphones. I have the opportunity to say whatever I want.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want whenever you want.
Been to Cooters. I have two cars.
I've been to Cooters as well. No, I know what Carter's talking about. And actually, when I was there, Cooter was there, and I got a picture of him handcuffing me. Like he was in his whole get up, his cop outfit, and I got a picture of him putting the handcuffs on me. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It was Cooter wasn't Cooter the mechanic guy friend?
No, Cooter was one of the cops. Cooter was a cop.
Okay.
I got Cooters. Yo, boy. Sorry to hear that. Never met him. Yeah, he was up there. I think that's in Cooters is in Gatlinburg, I think is where it's at. Or Chattanooga. One of the two. I think it's in Gatlinburg, somewhere out there.
Out there in Tennessee.
Cooter was a mechanic? No way, man.
That's what I thought, at least in my memory. Played bluegrass on stage. Good old bluegrass. I'm a fan. Yeah, Gatlinburg.
Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't let any guy put cups on me.
Then maybe it wasn't. Was it Cooters? So the guy that played one of the cops was there.
Well, there was Boss Hog, and then that's all.
No, I'll tell you who it was. It was wasn't Roscoe. Wasn't any of these guys. I see.
Maybe you just had some strange guy that you
like handcuffing me and shit, doing weird shit.
Might be lucky you're alive right now.
Yeah, I would. I might have to agree.
Sketch.
There he is. No, he was one of the cops. He was one of the cops with the sideburns. He was that guy. I got a picture with him, so I know. But I can't remember what his name was in the show. That's the problem.
I don't know Sketch off the top of my head, but I think that he was just recently on a podcast that I follow this past weekend, is the name of the podcast. So I will definitely be checking that out here very soon.
Oh, no, that was...
I had to give you a pat.
That's who it was. Roscoe P. Coltrane. Yeah, James Best. That's who it was. Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Okay. Yeah.
He was the one that was there.
We're dealing with some repressed memories here.
I wasn't raped.
Well,
I've been raped.
okay.
I know the difference.
Do tell.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I mean, go on. We got a couple minutes left. Floor's all yours.
Not really. I guess it's not rape if you consent to it.
Yeah, that's exactly the opposite of it. Okay. Gotcha.
I got pictures. Yeah, I was enjoying it. I got pictures of it.
Yeah, just to commemorate the time and so they could never forget it.
Yep. I can't let that die off.
Gross.
Gross. I'll tell you what, who does look good was old Jessica Simpson in that Dukes of Hazzard movie. Oh my lordy almighty.
Yeah, I mean she's
Holy bejesus.
yo-yoed ever since then, so it's you catch it at the right time.
I mean, Catherine Bach was hot. Jessica Simpson did it way better.
Sure.
If you wake up with Vaseline on your butt, you're gay. I would agree. Something happened that you're probably not going to agree with.
Daisy Dukes, yes. Originated it.
Yeah, no, she was banging in that movie for sure.
Then for some reason, dads in the 80s decided to start cutting their jeans like that. Really creeped me out.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, I'm really glad
with afros and trucker hats.
Yeah, and crop top t-shirts. It was a weird time, those 80s.
It was, dude, and dudes totally got away with it. Yeah, afros, trucker hats, crop tops, Daisy Dukes,
yeah,
calf high socks, and Nike tennis shoes.
Yeah, what a gay time.
Oh yeah,
as in happy. Everybody.
Yeah, super happy time.
Oh man,
that's something else.
Achy Breaky Heart. What a crossover classic.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Ray Cyrus making that and the mullet popular again.
Oh golly, Billy Ray Cyrus, son of a bitch. Boy, it's been a long day, I guess.
You spent 7 hours in some dude's warehouse.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, and I mean, everything was super dusty, man. I mean, he had such old shit, bro. He had old 60s and 70s, like Huffies, and he even had some, like, some GTs, some...
I think his daughter was his biggest hit. Old Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we met her. We met one of them Cyrus girls.
Yeah, I can't remember what her name was. Something Cyrus, if I remember.
Yeah, right. It wasn't Miley. It was
Brandy.
Brandy. That's right. It was Brandy. Yep.
I got to see her at PRI last year.
Did you see her when she bit my ear?
I must have missed that. It must have been when the robot was walking around eating shots. Because that also.
Oh my gosh. Seen the new Dukes of Hazzard movie, the one that came out in the 2000s.
Oh,
yep. Heck yeah.
Johnny Knoxville and Sean William Scott.
Mm-hmm. Old Johnny Knoxville. That's funny shit.
Yeah. Yep. Well, PRI is going to be creeping up on us here pretty quick again.
Yeah, that's going to happen fast. What are we going to do? We get in the booth? No booth? I think I don't really know.
I think we're a little far. I think we're too far past on the booth.
Yeah, I don't think we need a booth.
No, I'm okay with it for this next time. The one after that, maybe we'll see. See how things go.
Yeah. Now I'm looking forward to PRI, man. I'm all about that.
Oh man, good times.
He's on it tonight.
Yeah, that's what Tuesday's all about.
Yep.
Nope, you're fitting in right, just fine. So nope, you're good. I'm surprised. I guess Uncle Steve hadn't found a Hooters yet to post up at.
Yeah, normally he's in here. Yeah, normally he's in here talking it up. Mm-hmm. Yes, he is. Oh, have you seen the videos of the how they're doing their Evel Knievel pool thing? The guys are like launching them off ramps and shit.
Mm-mm.
What a great toy that is, dude.
You talking about the Evil Knievel motorcycle toy?
Yeah, the Evil Knievel motorcycle. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that was a fun toy. Sure.
Yeah, it sure was.
Anything.
Anything that had those gears with the pull,
Oh
with the
yeah.
pull cord.
Or
Man.
if you could run it and rev it up and just get it to where it was wing 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 wing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Toys aren't the same anymore, man.
No, they're not.
It's all consumer garbage.
Nope, we're not kicking you out. You're good.
No, man.
You're
You
here
ain't
most-
going nowhere, my man. You ain't going nowhere. But toys aren't the same as they used to be, man. Like things back then were meant to last and be badass and be hardy. And these days it's meant to use, break, go buy another one. It's just consumerism. It's garbage. Everything's garbage.
We should do a live episode with Uncle Steve from a Hooters. That'd be fun.
We should. We find out when he comes to St. Louis.
Yeah, he's got to let us know next time he's in town.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be a good time.
You can put it on replay.
Repeat.
Yeah, you get all you need. Just make a little clip of it, and you'll be good.
What do you think? You think they're going to find Trump guilty in all this shit, or any of it, or none of it?
I don't know.
All of it, some of it, or none of it?
It all seems stupid and petty.
It is. It is very stupid and very petty.
Yeah,
It all is.
I feel like there's a whole lot bigger things and more productive things that could be utilizing the time for. But then again, do we have the people in place that could really push things forward, or is it just a bunch of high school bitches that just want to get in there and be cool?
Mm-hmm. I don't usually like talking about politics.
I'm not a politics guy, so I don't either.
However, when everything is 500% more than it used to be, somebody's got to talk about something.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just saying. Son of a bitch. Yeah. I mean, hey, look, in the big scheme of things, the president is responsible for the state of our union. Ultimately, he is.
On paper, I think on paper and as a public figurehead, yeah. But I think when you really get down to it, when you look at the president who, even at best, could serve, 10.5 years, and that's dependent upon them going in to the presidency as a vice president 2.5 years into it, then they can still go 2 full terms. So you're looking at a president that's only in charge for, let's just say, a decade, when you have congressmen and senators that have been in place for decades. So when you have departmental leaders, head of the CIA, FBI, all these other people that are not limited by terms or tenure, is the president really the one pulling the strings or making the calls? I don't think so.
I'll just say this, and this is totally unbiased. The economy was way better, and the state of our union was way better when Trump was president. And now it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. So, I mean,
it was any less fucked up when he was president. I think that we just had more things to talk about as far as him tweeting crazy shit. And then that gave.
no, dude, it was all fucked. It's all fucked up. It's way beyond. I know you don't understand because you ride a bike and live in your house 90% of the time. I'm just saying, in the big scheme of things, there's a lot of shit that's really, really, really fucked up right now that wasn't fucked up when Trump was president.
Such as?
That's it. I mean, everything from the borders, the amount of people that are fucking flooding through the borders, gas prices, grocery prices, the shutdown of the oil lines. I mean, dude, it's a whole giant fucking mess that he's created.
And it's Biden alone that's doing that?
No, I mean, it's whoever his cronies are that are around him. So I mean, he's not making his decisions.
So then that goes more to what I was saying, that the president
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with
zero control.
I don't think that he has any ability whatsoever to control fucking anything right now, because he is not mentally fit to be in that role. I mean,
No,
he's just fucking not. And
just
so
every
somebody's had to step in. And look, I think it was intentional. I think the election was rigged and it was done intentionally to get people in power that were going to start making some fucking changes. And I think in the big scheme of things, it has something to do with that UN 2030 agreement or whatever you want to call it that they're trying to push, that agenda. There's a lot to it. I don't like talking politics, but it's all facts. It's not necessarily opinionated. I
I think
prefer to look at facts.
well, yeah, but facts can be viewed differently and skewed differently, and maybe the facts that are being looked at aren't in the entirety of the facts, but only a snapshot of the facts. That not saying that what you're looking at is that way. I'm just saying that facts aren't always facts anymore.
I mean, you know what? I mean, you could say that for sure. Where was she person is like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's great. Oh my lord. But I tell you, the people would disagree with us is all the college students that had all their debt forgiven, and all the illegal immigrants that have gotten food, money, and housing from us when we have homeless veterans and our own fucking homeless population. I mean, it's fucked up, man. There's a lot of shit that's being done that's fucked up right now, and I just pray that Trump
And
gets back in office.
and when he gets back in office, there's just going to be a magic wand that he's going to wave and put everything.
Well, you gotta understand, there's a difference. There's a difference when you have somebody who is a seasoned veteran
Hmm.
businessman who has seen it all top to bottom and has no problem going in and making decisions, right? Just going in and saying,
Sure.
we're not doing this, we're not doing this. Somebody that is mentally competent to make some very fast, swift, important decisions. And we don't have that right now. And that's why we're totally fucked currently.
I don't think we have it on either side. I don't think it's. I don't think the party, and I think purposely the party doesn't put out any of the best candidates or the best people that would fit the office or benefit the country.
But well, I'm going to tell you, dude, as a business owner, things were way better under Trump. From taxes to middle class taxes to gas prices to the economics of our country in general, all the shit he was nailing down on China. He was fucking putting the screws to everybody, dude, and he didn't give a fuck. And he was making alliances with some very important strategic government officials, but leaders of other countries. I mean, even Putin come out and said it, like, you guys are fucked with that retard in office. Like, Trump is the man, and he's a businessman, and he's smart, and he's somebody you can do
if
business with.
Putin put Trump in office, wouldn't that be what he said? And then to the contrast of that, I don't think that there's anybody out there across many parties that wouldn't agree that it's ridiculous that a walking corpse is in the office no matter what party.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I don't know. Trump's not a god, and
He's
really,
not a god. No. We're not looking for gods. We're looking for somebody
I don't even
that's
think he's a politician.
competent. I think
question
from a
that.
competent, and I mean,
Really?
dude,
I don't know.
I mean, based on what? Where do you think he lacks from a leadership and business mindset competency? Where do you think he's lacking there?
Any of his businesses, the only way that he's continuing them to going is to continue to file bankruptcy. So I don't know if that really
I don't believe that.
a great.
That's not true.
You want me to pull up the
I
articles
think,
of how many times he's had to file bankruptcy or Trump Towers or all of his Trump
I
organizations?
mean, I don't believe that that's not the case. Just because you filed bankruptcy doesn't mean that you're a bad businessman.
It's not a great indication of a supreme businessman or a person that should be venerated for their business mindset. I mean, I think Jeff Bezos would probably be a better example of business and capitalism than Trump. Hell, even Elon Musk. So I don't know if Trump is really the bar that which America should be setting itself to. But unfortunately, with the political system and the parties that are in place, it's not anything that can be changed. We're never going to get the best candidate for the office because the best candidate isn't the best for the Republicans or the Democrats. It's just my thoughts. I only
Yep.
ride. I just ride a bike and stay inside. What do I know?
I don't know, man.
I
I don't know. That's why I don't get into politics too much.
I don't either. It's too
Grab 'em by the pussy.
in the big picture of it. At the end of the day, any of our opinions mean shit to
Yeah,
anyone.
in the
So
big scheme of things, that's true. Yep.
politics is all about popularity anymore and posturing. It's not
Yeah,
about the majority.
yep. I would agree with that. But I'm holding hope, I'm holding hope because we'll be absolutely fucked, dude, if the UN has its way with this 2030 fucking agenda, dude. I mean, it'll just be it. That'd suck balls. And it may be an eye opener one day in the next 20 or 30 years when Americans have to actually fucking stand up and do something for themselves. But I think they are systematically rotting us out from the core, from the inside, to where these new generations, they're just gonna fucking take it, dude.
All empires fall.
It's just like this whole fucking COVID vaccine, them trying to keep people indoors and this and this and that, and forcing people to do things against their own will, forcing people to stay in their homes, like, and no one fucking fighting. Very small percentage of Americans fighting back against that. Like, what in the fuck are you even talking about? This is pure tyranny. This is what in the fuck our Constitution was even written. You can't make us stay in our homes. Fuck you. What are you talking about? Like, but you know how many people just were very subservient and said, yeah, okay, we can do that. And then you have all the fucking social media and you have all the dude, it's just so fucked up, all of it. And people are so indoctrinated and have, and to Tony's point, dude, there's so much cognitive dissonance that people just can't fucking think on their own. They can't. They don't spend any time reading the Constitution or really spending any time to understand why we're even here in the first place, why America was even founded in the fucking first place, which is what it all boils down to. It's systematically getting fucking destroyed, dude. It's sad. Hate to say it.
Yeah, it's an imperfect system.
Start a riot. Let me tell you something, dude. I don't have to start a riot. There are enough people out there that know. And I want to tell you, if shit hits the fan, if it ever did, there's going to be enough people to, I mean, because again, I think it's been,
if there's enough people and those people know, why do they have to wait till the shit hits the fan?
what do you mean? Because nothing has happened yet, but it is happening. And you still have enough people out there that were like, fuck you. We're not taking your fucking vaccine.
Well, why can't those people be the catalyst for change instead of waiting for change to fall on them and then having?
Well, they are, but the issue is that you have so many young generations being fucking blinded and indoctrinated with all the fucking garbage through social media. And I mean, why do you think guys like Elon Musk and a lot of these other dudes are out there actually creating platforms that actually give some sort of outlet for people to actually do shit and talk about it?
James.
Hey, you know what? I mean, for the older people, if they felt like getting a COVID shot was going to help save their life, I'm all for it, man. But this shit, they're trying to force kids to fucking take it. Dude, I mean, again, dude, this is a really long conversation. This is almost like this could almost be a Joe Rogan podcast when we start talking about
honestly,
all
I'm
the shit.
I'm glad we're not at the point of monetization, because YouTube would strike our monetization on this episode.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's all good. I don't care.
No, I'm not worried about it either. Until we get to that point, I'm not worried about it. So.
Well, and again, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. They would rather you lose your opportunity to monetize something by not having the freedom of speech to talk about what you want, and instead take your shit from you. Like, oh, that's fucking censorship 101. I mean, it's just fucking garbage, dude. I mean, it is.
But at the same time, and I love playing devil's advocate. The devil is good.
I like it. I like it.
The other side of it is YouTube isn't America. YouTube is not there to be a free speech platform. It doesn't have to provide that service. Now
Oh no, you're right. 100%.
it loses out because it does that, and it loses influencers or people that then go to other platforms because they do that kind of stuff. But yeah, they're definitely more political than ever.
Yeah. Right. Amen. I love God too. That's what it's all about.
It's just an old classic radio bit for the devil's advocate. Anytime I hear it said, I can't not play that in my mind. We play devil's advocate. The devil is good. You should join the devil.
Yeah, for sure. You know, remember I was telling you about the whole thing about the school that about my kid's school sending fucking letters to us, talking about his attendance, our children's attendance. Yet they're like the fucking academically, they're the highest in their grades and classes. And even the teachers had recommended Emmett, my son, to go into the gifted program. Do you know that they deny? He has the highest from his aptitude, and I forgot whatever the tests are. He is like the top 1% or whatever it is in his testing, his Acadia and aptitude testing, and they denied him. You know why?
He's white.
Attendance.
Yeah.
Is my theory. So they're going to deny him because the schools are paid by the state for attendance.
Mm-hmm.
Because he lacks the attendance, yet he's one of the smartest kids in the fucking grade. They're not going to let him go into the gifted or bright flight programs because of his attendance. What kind of fucking commie bullshit is that?
It's a business.
It is a business. You hit it right on the head.
Well, that's right. Right. And then when it comes down to a business, it
doesn't matter how smart you are. If you're not showing up to work, you're not getting you don't get to play.
It's employee out there. But if you're breaking the attendance policy and you're going outside of the spectrum of what they've established to be acceptable, then yeah, it then skews over to the other side. So that I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that when you break it down and you don't look at it as a school and you look at it completely as a business, it makes total sense.
For sure. So, I'm really gonna pull the kids out of I know we talked about that, Adam. I'm either gonna put them into a Christian school.
I gave you my recommendation. A little bit of a drive, but worth it.
When was your school built? The school you went to, like early 1800s, right?
1818, I believe. 1818 or 1881. I can't remember. I believe 18.
No, I think it's old as fucking dirt. We do love Tisha. I love everyone too. I do, really. My goal in life is to find that little bit of God in everybody, that little bit of good in everyone, because everyone has it. Everyone's got God in them. Just got to find it a little bit.
1818, at age 48, Philippine Duchesne, who is now a saint, set out with 4 other Sacred Heart nuns on a voyage across the Atlantic Ocean and upriver from New Orleans to the tiny village of St. Charles.
Yep, that was old as shit.
1818.
How can you not love God? God, and however you choose to perceive God.
Well, you really opened up a window that I thought about jumping through.
I know.
We're an hour and a half into this thing.
It's all good. It's all good.
Need to go down this road now. That's a whole nother episode.
Holy, especially
James.
You didn't go to school, Dad. Oh my gosh.
Real love for everyone.
Oh my Lord Almighty. I love it. But yeah, man, I'm thinking about putting him into a private, like, Christian school or homeschooling him. But Lori doesn't want to homeschool him, which is like, it's tough, man, because she's perfectly capable.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, and it's a little frustrating because she's amazing at that. And it would be the best thing for our children.
Sure.
But she would rather send them to public school than homeschool them because she doesn't want to do it. And I struggle a little bit with that. Like, I don't know if that's being selfish or if I need to be understanding to that and say, I understand, I wouldn't want to homeschool them either. Or, I mean, I'm almost to the point where I do want to homeschool them, but I'm not an educator. I could do it though.
Mhm.
I could fucking figure it out.
Well, you don't have the time. I don't give you the the hours in the day to be able to do that with my demands of getting things done and all that fun stuff. So I get it.
Yeah, right. You got
Yeah.
kicked out. Remember, they had recess. And
Woo. Lee, Lee is hot tonight.
that man is on a roll. I do Asilas Online Academy. Oh, that's right, Carter. You are being homeschooled right now. How is that? Is that a national thing or is that through your state? That's exactly right. My son's 6th grade has to take his finals in a couple classes because of attendance. All of his absences are Brayton. Exactly. All my kids, all of mine were from Rockingham, SGMP, Birmingham.
And Carter says it's national.
It's a national thing. You know, I'm it's all right, don't be sorry. Yeah, we don't, you know, Carter is an adult. His parents have him jamming out to Eminem, so he's good. He's heard Slim Shady say a lot worse.
And we've said some wild things on here as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so it's either going to be some type of Christian academy or some type of homeschooling. But I'm going to figure it out one way or another. And I don't blame her. I mean, you know, sure that'd have to be tough. You know, I wouldn't mind doing some of the classes. Like I could do art and music, make her do the math and
Right.
make her do the arithmetic and the spelling and reading and all that.
All the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff. But yeah. So anyways, I think that's pretty much garbage, dude. All that and how they're approaching that. And so they can fuck off. Although I really like the teachers, but just the whole concept of it is totally fucked up. And it's disappointing.
Yeah.
But I should have known better because they flunked me out of 6th grade and I was a genius. And I mean that very
it's public school. I mean, you're talking about how you
that,
can't trust the government to do anything the
very
right
humbly.
way.
Yeah.
That's the government controlling education. Nice.
My mom let me homeschool Pop. Pops would give
me
me the answer key and I still didn't do work, so I dropped out 9th grade. Hey man, you know what, dude? It is what it is. So anywho, that was a good little back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, we got into
After the
plenty of
video,
topics on
you
the
take a quiz. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. And I think that, and it's clear that the American population, our society, has been groomed and taught that you go to school, you get an education so you can get a good job, and that is it. And that's true. But the public education system is solely designed to create workers, the workforce.
Christ.
That's it.
I know where this is heading. We're not going to go into the letting the children choose and the Swedish school systems or whatever.
No, you know what? I'm not. I don't even mean that. I'm not even talking about that, man. What I'm talking about is
it all ties. But yeah,
what I'm talking about is giving kids the highest amount of opportunity to succeed in life and be good at what they're good at, and not fucking forced into being a certain way. Because I didn't fit in. Fuck school. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that as in like education's no good. Education is amazing. I mean, you probably should know how to do math and read and whatnot. And I even have friends that don't know how to, believe it or not, I have a couple friends that don't know how to read, yet it blows my mind that one of them actually owns an electrical company and is really, really wealthy. Dude doesn't know how to read. Put that on for fucking, just figure that one out.
I see the connection there. Yeah, that was definitely her fault.
Well, I mean, you got teachers now doing OnlyFans. Can't blame them, can you?
Well,
I mean, shit.
Well, you got OnlyFans people that used to be teachers because they make so much more doing OnlyFans.
True story. Yeah, but you know, we need to do better for our kids. Look, and I guess there's nothing wrong with teaching your kids and giving your kids an education so that they can be productive in some way, shape, or form when they become an adult and they can work for somebody. But that's not end all be all. Like, kids should be learning a lot more than how to work for somebody. They should learn how to operate businesses and business 101. I mean, there's a lot more to it than all that, not just some extracurricular classes you could take after school to be in business, do business stuff. Anyways, I digress.
Yeah, it's harder to cater to the individual, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, but when you understand that it's all they're just designed to create the fucking workforce of the country, I mean, I guess it's good for all the business owners like myself, you know? I mean, and I don't mean with the ADRL per se, because none of us are making any money right now. But
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. I know James knows how to go fast. I'll tell you that.
I had to restart 8th grade doing homework. I started in March and scheduled to finish in June. Gotcha. I'll put it in perspective for you. When I was in 6th grade, I got straight Fs every quarter when I was in 6th grade. Straight Fs. Straight Fs. Now, my home environment wasn't ideal. It was a little crazy. However, you know, they were like, well, what the fuck's going on? Because we know Ryan's not a dumb kid. So they tested me, and sure as shit, I fucking was off. I was college level on some of the shit in 6th grade, and they held me back anyways. Yeah, exactly. Right. And that's like in the 80s. And then you know what they wanted to do? They thought, okay, well, if we can't get this kid to sit in a straight line in a classroom and be obedient, raise his hand to use the bathroom and be subservient to his teachers and do what he says and do his homework and be this little fucking worker bee, we're going to dose him full of fucking stimulant drugs. We're going to give him Ritalin. We're going to fucking give him legal crack. And they sure the fuck did.
Yeah. Could be.
There was shrooms that you did in the 6th grade. Yeah. No, I did acid in high school, though.
Yeah.
This family thing is pretty great. But yeah, and now look at that. It's funny because I have had some of my teachers' kids working for me when I had my insurance company.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how about that? So, you know, it just goes to show. Not everybody's going to fit in the same.
Nope.
Fuck school. I told my kids to go tell their teachers are stupid.
Yeah. That's
not really.
Gonna get him into the special classes. I think the different special classes than what you're hoping he gets into, but
yeah.
Special
fuck him. No, it's all good.
Nope, not a problem. So Tuesdays are for.
That's right. All right, man. Well, my ear holes are hurting.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hop off here and do my thing.
Sounds good. I'm gonna roll these topics that I had into next week, and we'll see how it goes then.
All right, man. Appreciate everybody joining in. Tuesday night podcast fun. Bet you didn't know. Join us in next week. You know who I am. Fuck off.
Plug Thursday. We got Thursday upcoming. Special guest.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This Thursday on the ADRL podcast this Thursday, we're going to have Luis De Leon, owner of Fuel Tech. He'll be on our podcast with us Thursday night, so that'll be a good time. So we'll see you guys then.
Figured
And
since you're here.
yeah, and then just get ready because the week after that, we're gonna have good old Bubba Stanton. Bubba Stanton will be on with us not this week but next week. So make sure you catch that show.
And Bubba has some things to say.
Yeah, Bubba said that he has got some things to say. So we don't know what that is, but I'm excited to find out.
Exactly. We'll all find out together.
That's right. All right, everybody. Hey, much love. Thanks for tuning in. Get a little crazy tonight. We love it. And it's what Tuesday nights is all about. So anyways, piece of chicken grease. Love you guys.
Bulls on parade.
And fuck off.
Fuck off.